Well, hey there, happy days. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Can you set up a Catch-22 to supersize and grow your business? Interesting question. I was thinking about the book by Joseph Heller published in 1961 called Catch-22. And it's a really misunderstood phrase. I don't think it's really an idiom. I think it's a phrase, but it came up on my top 10 search of idioms that mean challenge or problems because I'm doing a 10-day challenge, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to look at idioms and expressions that mean challenges? And what came up was, of course, problems and difficulties, because most people think of challenges as problems or difficulties, kind of like failure. We think of it as bad, but really it's just the stepping stones that lead us to the success that we want to achieve and to create and grow the business that we want to grow. So Catch-22, what the heck does it mean? It is actually one of the most misused and misunderstood phrases. Most people think that it's just used to describe any problem, any challenge, any difficulty, any quandary, but really it's a little bit more challenging than that. It's actually a situation in which there's no good solution because of the way the factors are set up and how they relate to one another. It's kind of like a circular argument or a circular reference. Think of you have to have money to make money. You're damned if you do it, you're damned if you don't. Heads I win, tails you lose. What are some other examples? When you're going to invest in something or somebody's trying to sell you a high-ticket item or something, well, you say you can't afford this, but can you really afford not to do this? Now, where does this come from? Well, Catch-22, if you've read the book or watched the movie, George Clooney did a movie. Geez, I can't remember when it was now, but there's a movie as well as the book. But it talks about World War II soldiers and the conundrum that they were in if they tried to use the insanity plea to get out of flying dangerous missions. There was a catch called Catch-22 that basically said, if you say that you're insane and that's the reason you can't fly, it automatically means that you're sane, because no sane person would want to fly on these totally dangerous missions. So that proves that you're not insane if you ask and claim that you're insane. Really? Catch-22. Great example of a Catch-22. Where have you personally ever experienced a Catch-22 in your life? I believe and have felt like I have had Catch-22s in my life, but are they really Catch-22s, or are they just limiting beliefs that I put on myself? In my relationship, I stayed in my marriage for a couple of decades longer than I probably should have, because I falsely believed, of course, at the time, that it was better to stay with my ex-husband for my children, to be a family. Well, an unhappy family is not better than being divorced, but that was my belief at the time. I've stayed in jobs longer than I should, believing that I had to stay in that job. In corporate America, I had to be there because I needed to have insurance. I needed to put food on the table for the kids or whatever, and that, what if I couldn't find another job? So out of fear, we often put ourselves in Catch-22 type situations. Now, the thing I got excited about when I was thinking about Catch-22s today is it possible, and can you create an offer for your ideal customers that is so irresistible and so awesome and will solve their problems so much faster, easier, more efficiently, and more effectively than they possibly could on their own? Can you put an offer together like that and actually create a Catch-22 type situation where people that are in your ideal customer set or group of people that would be ideal customers for you, they're crazy not to do business with you, right? If you can create an offer like that, and if you serve people at the highest level by creating an offer like that, people in your ideal customer group are crazy to not do business with you. If you present your offer that way and you get yourself out there and you present yourself that way, that is an incredibly powerful way to supersize and grow your business. It's a way to take something that's considered negative, like a Catch-22, and turn it into a positive, very powerful way of positioning and sharing what it is that you have to offer with the world, which will indeed help grow and supersize your business. So I always get excited when I look at something that's kind of a thing that people would think is negative and couldn't possibly work or be looked at in a way that could benefit them in their business or in their life, and then turning that and looking at it from a different perspective and saying, hey, yeah, I absolutely positively could do that. So my challenge for you today is to think about what you do, how you serve people. Is there a way that you could beef that up so much that people would be crazy not to do business with you? To me, that is the ultimate positive catch-22. I'd love to know what you think about this. Share in the comments below. If I can help you in any way coming up with the catch-22 for you and your business, ask in the comments below or direct message me, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, Pajama Grandma. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where did it come from? And how might you be able to use it to grow and build the business of your dreams? Have an absolutely amazing day. I will catch you tomorrow.